guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Planet Bollywood. मैं हूं सागरिका छेत्री and I bring you the latest from the world of Bollywood, social media and entertainment. Also reminding all our viewers to go check out our Zoom Facebook page for more updates on your favorite Bollywood celebrities. For now, sit back, relax and enjoy the show, starting with the top headlines of the day. Siddharth Pathani's statement in SSR case to be recorded under CRPC by CBI. Kangana to resume work on Thalaivi after 7 months. Abhishek Bachchan silences troll who tries to shame him. Ananya and Ishan starrer Khali Pili is one wild ride. In a major development in Sushant Singh Rajput case, the CBI is all set to question Siddharth Pathani under Section 164 of the CRPC, making his comments admissible in court. In a new development in the Sushant Singh Rajput case, the CBI seems to be picking up pace as they examine the circumstances surrounding Sushant's demise. They may also re-summon witnesses like Siddharth Pathani, who was one of the first people to find Sushant after his demise and was also staying with Sushant in the days leading up to his demise. This is significant since Siddharth Pathani's statements have often contradicted each other. These are the main contentious points that we'll hope to investigate. First, the first major contradiction came about when it was observed that though Siddharth had initially mentioned that he was equally fond of Sushant and Rhea, he proceeded to share a complaint against Sushant's family with Rhea, who has been mentioned as the main accused by Sushant's family. Second, his equation with Sushant has been another point of flip-flop for Siddharth. While on one occasion he claimed he only had a formal relationship with the late actor, at another interview he shared that the actor called him personally and asked him to come to Mumbai and work with him while staying in Sushant's apartment. Third, the third point of contention has been how much of Sushant's personal life was Siddharth privy to. सिद्धार्थ ने अपने कुछ इंटरव्यूज में कहा है that the late actor and he had a limited friendship and that he didn't know what was in his diaries in great detail and didn't know why he and Rhea had fought about before she left on June 8th. On the other hand, Siddharth claims that after news broke of Disha Salian's demise, Sushant बहुत upset हो गए थे और उन्होंने सिद्धार्थ को अपने कमरे में रहने को कहा, saying that he was scared and upset. Fourth, his relationship with Sushant's family has also seen oscillations. While on some occasions he has claimed that they shared a good equation and that he had become friendly with the late actor's sisters, लेकिन अपने ही statement को contradict करते हुए सिद्धार्थ ने ये भी कहा है कि सुशांत के परिवार ने उन पे झूठा बयान देने का दबाव डाला था. Fifth, Sushant's finances are an important point of difference in statements. Siddharth had said on one occasion that Sushant's sister had asked him to keep a tab on Sushant's expenses, but also said in a contradiction that the family asked him to say that 15 crores as mentioned in the FIR filed by Sushant's father were transferred from the late actor's account. Siddharth is a very significant witness since he was in close proximity to the late actor and was the first person to see his mortal remains after his demise, as he has claimed. After many statements that have gone back and forth now, Siddharth Pathani will have to speak the truth and nothing but the truth in front of the magistrate. मनाली की वादियों से साउथ इंडिया के मूवी सेट पे जल्द जा पहुंचेंगी कंगना. The actor, who has been involved in multiple controversies over the past few months, seems to be shifting focus to work again after a 7-month long break because of the pandemic and the lockdown. Kangana Ranaut has spent the last 2 months in the activist mode, and now it seems like she's ready to be back in the actor mode as well. The Panga star has shared an update on her social media account that she's all set to resume work on her magnum opus biopic Thalaivi, which is based on the life of former Chief Minister Dr. Jayalalitha. Kangana, who has been in Manali with her family ever since the lockdown began, travelled for a couple of days to Mumbai recently after she got into a war of words with politician Sanjay Raut. Her visit coincided with an attempt by the BMC to demolish her office in Mumbai, seen by many as a retributive step by the civic body. लेकिन अब लगता है कि सोशल मीडिया पे कई लोगों के साथ पंगा लेने के बाद कंगना फिर लाइट्स, कैमरा एंड एक्शन के सामने जाने के लिए रेडी है. The star shared an update on her social media profile announcing that she too, like many of her colleagues, is beginning work again on her ambitious biopic project Thalaivi, which is based on the life of former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha. The film's shoot had come to a standstill when the pandemic caused a nationwide lockdown, और एक लंबे इंतजार के बाद the cast and crew are all set to be back on set. Kangana shared a series of sun-kissed selfies on social media where she looks excited to start working again. Kangana captioned her post, "Resuming work after 7 months, travelling to southern India for my most ambitious bilingual project Thalaivi. Need your blessings in these testing times of pandemic. PS. Just click these morning selfies. Hope you all like them." The actor had also shared that she will be beginning on another one of her film's stages at the end of this year. Here's hoping the second half of this year will see more filming and less online battles for the talented actor. After many delays and one memorable controversy over a song, Khali Pili has finally released on an OTT platform. Starring Ananya Pandey and Ishan Khattar, this movie was released right on time for the long weekend. So Khali Pili has finally released on an OTT platform, and this film is one adventurous caper. Ananya Pandey and Ishan Khattar seem to have had a blast while shooting the film, which also stars talented actors like Jaideep Ahlawat, Anup Soni, Satish Kaushik and Zakir Hussain. इस फिल्म में एक्शन है, नाच गाना है और ड्रामा भी है. If you've already seen the film, let me know what you think, and if you haven't yet, it's the perfect film to get your weekend started. The film, directed by Maqbool Khan, stars Ishan Khattar and Ananya Pandey as the lead pair Blackie and Pooja, who are on the run with Pooja carrying a bag of jewelry which she has stolen from her home. The movie also stars Jaideep Ahlawat as the main antagonist Yusuf Chikna, while other important characters have been essayed by an ensemble of talented actors. Zakir Hussain as Inspector Taude, Satish Kaushik as Inspector Bheem, Swanand Kirkire as Choksi Seth, Anup Soni as Babuji, all add their own special magic to this fully loaded film, जिसमें कॉमेडी, एक्शन, ड्रामा और रोमांस का भरपूर मजा है. फिल्म के सपोर्टिंग कास्ट के बारे में बात करते हुए द डायरेक्टर हैज सेड, I've always believed it's extremely important for any film to have good main characters other than the leads to make the story watchable and a lot more entertaining. I am hopeful that each one of these will receive similar love and appreciation as they're all great actors. While the pandemic and safety precautions has meant the lead pair could not promote the film conventionally and it will not release in a theatre, They have been sharing regular updates on social media about their experiences of shooting the movie and giving us behind-the-scenes glimpses of the mad ride that making this film was. Ishaan Khattar shared how he had just a day to rehearse for the equally famous and infamous Beyonce Sharma Jayegi song, while Ananya has been sharing photos from impromptu photo shoots at outdoor locations and videos of her having fun during filming.
Ishaan is really falling. Ishaan. Ishaan! My badams also fell!
Most recently, the actor shared 2 pictures from her look test for the film. In one, she is dressed in a white sleeveless t-shirt and denim shorts, while in another, she looks traditional and beautiful in a salwar kameez. She captioned the pictures, "Pooja throwback to the first look test." Well, it's been a long wait for the entire team who have finally now shared their labor of love with audiences, and here's hoping you enjoyed this. And now let's head to the exciting part of the show where we have a special segment for all of you by Tanumita. Let's check out what she has in store for you. Over to you, Tanumita.
Hi guys, welcome to Bollywood Style Tracker. I am Tanumita, winner of Myntra Fashion Superstar and your style expert. Do you know what looks great on every girl? It's ethnic wear. A no-fail fashion option, and with so many styles and varieties available in the market, there is always something for everyone. And when everything else fails, we can always look up to our favorite Bollywood celebrities for consistent fashion inspiration. So let us have a look at some of the latest ethnic wear styles that we have spotted them in. Raveena Tandon stepped out for Raksha Bandhan celebration, where she was seen in a mustard anarkali which she wore with a matching dupatta and brown juttis. The color is so vibrant, I was sold there. This look is a crush. Fatima Sana Sheikh went for a no-fail desi wear styling option, where you pick an all-black look, either dress it up or down with your choice of dupatta. While the styling option was safe, I did not quite like the added embroidered bag. It just looked very passé, hence making this look cringe. Sara Ali Khan is synonymous with her white chicken kurtas, which have mostly been her choice of outfit for her off-duty looks. Moving away from the white, it was nice to see her in a pastel pink kurta. She wore the A-line kurta with pink straight leg cotton pants that had a print on them. A Burberry bag and matching bangles were her choice of accessory. Now, I really do want to crush on this look, but the matchy bangles are making me cringe. However, taking inspiration from this look of Sara's, I'm going to show you how I do it. So guys, I hope that was enough inspiration for you to try out some cool ethnic wear outfits. I will see you in another episode with a lot more style tips and a lot more fashion. Until then, stay stylish.
There is nothing more important in anyone's closet than a comfortable pair of jeans. Whether you believe in minimalism and own 2 to 3 versatile pairs, or you have a wardrobe full of them, nothing feels casual yet stylish than a well-fitted pair of jeans. While the blue jeans is a favorite with me, I'm also crushing on the white jeans trend that has also taken Bollywood by storm. Let's find out.
White jeans can instantly give you a cool summer feel, a chic brunch look, or get you party ready. It all depends on how you wear them. Here are 4 Bollywood leading ladies who wore their white jeans and totally rocked them. Number 1, Kiara Advani. I loved how Kiara paired white jeans with a white crop top and created an amazing all-white look. The actor added just the right pop of color with pink sunglasses and kept her hair and makeup simple. A crossbody bag and sneaker completed this look, which not just was well put together, it also highlighted Kiara's toned waistline for just the right dose of oomph as well. Number 2, Deepika Padukone. Deepika is one of the most stylish actors in Bollywood today and is almost always perfectly dressed, whether it's red carpet events or airport looks. But I loved how stylish and chic she looked when she chose white jeans with playful tassels that fell near her ankles, but added a white shirt and blazer to make it look like something you could wear to a party or even to work. If you want to dress up this look for a day-to-night changeover, just add gold hoops and a gold neckpiece like DP, fix your hair and you're good to go. Number 3, Ananya Pandey. Ananya's choice of clothes often reflects her playful young personality. But when it comes to denims, she loves wearing white jeans, more specifically distressed white jeans, which she wears with comfy white sneakers. She carries off this look really well with a white tank and blue denim jacket to create a denim on denim airport look, with a sunshine yellow sweatshirt for a casual meal in the city. Number 4, Anushka Sharma. With Sonam and Deepika, Anushka often gets a bit sidelined in the fashion department. But truth be told, I love how Anushka has developed such a unique sense of style and presentation for herself. While she is seen usually in classic cuts and styles with modern accents, she was one of the first people to really rock the white jeans look. I particularly like this look where she combined skinny distressed white jeans with a shirt that had a cape and added just the right amount of grunge goth feel with lots of coal and multiple metal rings. Simple and so stylish. These were some of my favorite ways to style and look fabulous in a pair of white jeans. Which one did you like the most? Do let me know and I will see you again soon.
Planet Bollywood में लेते हैं एक छोटा सा break, but stay tuned because I'll be back in a short while. अभिषेक बच्चन ट्रोल्स की बोलती बंद करना खूब जानते हैं. The actor, who happens to belong to one of the most prestigious families in the industry, has always dealt with trolls and haters in a dignified manner, leaving them speechless with his kindness. Abhishek Bachchan, who has openly spoken about his struggles, has often been trolled by online haters who keep reminding him of his difficult times or the fact that his father is still a very successful actor. In the aftermath of Sushant Singh Rajput's demise, trolls and angry Sushant fans have mercilessly trolled star kids for getting opportunities easily while outsiders struggle in the industry for years. Abhishek Bachchan, Sonam Kapoor Ahuja, Arjun Kapoor, Alia Bhatt are some of the star kids who have faced incessant hate online in the past few months. Recently, the central government gave a green signal for cinema halls, theatres and multiplexes to open as a part of Unlock 5 and allowed 50% seating. Abhishek Bachchan shared this news on his social media page and wrote, "The best news of the week." Sadly, an online hater tried to shame Abhishek by trying to say that theatres खुलने के बाद भी उनके पास कोई काम नहीं होगा. The person commented, "But aren't you still gonna be jobless?" However, this attempt to be unkind and mean was shut down by Abhishek, who battled hate with politeness. Abhishek wrote, "That, alas, is in your hand. If you don't like our work, we don't get our next job. So we work to the best of our abilities and hope and pray for the best." Over the past few months following Sushant's demise, many star kids have faced abuse and threats of assault from angry online trolls and fans of Sushant who felt that the late actor was sidelined for being an outsider to the industry. They shared multiple posts about star kids getting the big breaks and opportunities with much lesser effort, bringing up the issues of nepotism and reigniting the insider versus outsider debate. The trailers of films starring kids like Alia Bhatt and Janhvi Kapoor received hate as well, with thousands of people disliking their films' promos and encouraging an online boycott of OTT premieres. Alia's film Sadak 2 received tremendous negativity, as did the actor herself, who also got hate for being closely associated with Karan Johar. Janhvi has spoken up about the issue before the release of her film Gunjan Saxena, The Kargil Girl, and said that she tries to use the anger against her positively and it motivates her to work harder. Others like Kareena have said that ultimately it's the audience that makes someone successful. लेकिन लगता है ये गुस्सा वक्त के साथ ही ठंडा होगा. And ideally, the issues that have emerged after Sushant's demise can be addressed through dialogue to create a more equal working environment. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Tell us what you think. Leave your views and comments in the comment section on our social media handles and digital platform. This is me, Sagarika Chetri, signing off for now, reminding you guys to go check out our Zoom Facebook page for more updates on Bollywood round the clock. You guys have a great weekend. See you soon.